Hey folks, I'm Grant Langston and I'm out here at Glen Helen Raceway, and we're about to have a chance to go and ride the new highly anticipated 2018 YZ450 Yamaha. And I'm a rider, not a technician or a specialist. So we brought Philip in here to give us the technical changes and what we can expect on this new machine.
All right, thanks GL. Yeah, we focused on 4 main areas with this bike and really like being connected. So like the rider being connected to the bike being connected to the track, good feedback, things like that. So with the engine, it's a completely all new engine. It does have e-start, so no more kicking. Just hit the button, you're good to go. Has all new head, camshafts, transmission's been beefed up, second, third, and fourth gear. Clutch had some changes to really give you a better feel, like at half clutch or high RPM when you're on the starting gate. Better feel there. The chassis, once again, this whole feel of being connected. So it's a completely redesigned chassis. Ton of testing time went into this to give us that proper rigidity, balance, and feel that you'll feel when you're out on the track. Along with the chassis is, of course, our industry-leading KYB suspension. It's the next generation. We went to larger piston sizes on the forks. The shock's been revamped, larger reservoir, 30 more cc's. So totally the chassis is all new and with this connected feel. And continuing on that theme, we have all new bodywork. Of course, you can tell when you look at the bike. We really worked on narrowing up the radiator shroud area. Now the intake track is integrated with the radiator shroud. Also, the seat is lower. It's more narrow by 18 millimeters. The tank is smaller, more narrow. And the whole new contour for these radiator shrouds to give you a real lightweight feel up front. And then our final thing is being connected is we have a power tuner app. It's a smartphone base.
Heard about that.
Yeah, so you can adjust the engine character for, the track, whatever it may be, rider preference. And it's on a 4x4 grid. You can easily change it. It's password protected, so no one can hack your tune or anything like that. Also has some other features like a race log. So say we get the ideal setup for you out here today, and then you come back 2 Thursdays and it's dry, hard packed. Okay, we need a new setup, so you can go back, quickly reference your setup log to get you a baseline on the setup. So that's a real quick high overview of the changes for the 2018 450F. So let's get you out there on the track and see what you think.
So I had a chance to go and burn some laps around this legendary track, and I must say they've done their homework, and I think they've really improved on quite a few things. I think a lot of people had some of the similar gripes, which was maybe it was a bit tall, a bit wide, and sometimes a little hard to maneuver. They've really worked hard on that. The bike's more narrow, it's more nimble, it's easier to change direction, and one of my favorite things they've improved is that entrance into the turn. The chassis has really freed itself up to a point where I think it's a really rider-friendly bike. The power on this Yamaha, I think for years has been really good with the direct air coming in the front of the airbox. It's very instantaneous, but it's got a very strong but broad power band. So it's not aggressive, it's very rider-friendly. The only gripe I think I have a little bit is I think the suspension on some of the small squarish stuff makes the bike feel just a little bit squirrely at times. But if you charge into stuff, what's weird is once you get the suspension compressed a little more, it feels a lot better. I love the mid-turn and the exit. It gets great traction, and it really follows the ruts very well. One of the other things that they've come to do this year is, of course, they got this push to start, which I think is very rider-friendly. So if you stall it, you don't even have to put in neutral. Just hit the button, off you go. So I think that's a cool, neat feature. And I think the biggest thing they've done, and this is quite revolutionary in my opinion for the motocross community, is they have the Yamaha Power Commander app. So basically what it is you got a power tool, but you use an app on your phone. This thing is incredible. You can set things up like reminders for services, oil changes. You can change your mapping. You can download maps. You can store history, track settings. It really is unbelievable. There's so much to do. If anyone's interested in a Yamaha, do some research. I think it's quite remarkable, and it can really help you in the long run with knowing how you ride, what you like, as well as preventative maintenance. So that tool I really thought was just absolutely revolutionary. I'm in love with it, and I think the average guy on the street's really going to be able to utilize it because it gives you so much adjustability. So whether you're a weekend warrior or the next world champion, I think this bike is going to be great for you.